All right, so what I've done is I've pulled the unit here. I've taped up one little bundle of wire. I think that looks pretty good. But I went ahead and put the clips, transferred the yellow clips that we took out earlier, and I was one short from the head unit, missing one. So I ended up just kind of stealing one right now from this plate, this grill cover up top over here in that middle section. I figured this thing's got 8 clips in there. I think 7 was probably good, and then I could order another one to replace that later. It's a lot easier than pulling out the head unit for that. So this is the GPS unit that we have, and I might just kind of hook it up right now so that until I get my Estro cable kit and the little adapter, which won't be probably till middle of next week or middle of this week coming up. So I might go ahead and hook this up, route it up through. So this is what I was talking about. This is gonna sit up here, and then I route the cable down through that and then connect it to the back of the radio, which is over here by the radio connector right there. All right, so next steps is I'm gonna make sure I have the right cables. I gotta figure out which one of these video ones I'm gonna plug into this CCD in. Once I figure that out, I'm gonna go ahead and tape the rest of this up so it's a lot more kind of bundled like this and neat. So that'll be the next one. All right, so this is the GPS that came, GPS antenna and compass antenna that came with the unit. I think this is probably some sticky stuff, but I'm gonna route this under here. Reagan, can you maybe get the video? I'm gonna route it way up back behind this little speaker on top. Okay, point up here on the top, Reagan. Up here. And then you can see that it's coming up through the front of that speaker, and then I'm just gonna set it here. I'm not gonna actually mount it, but then the cable comes down here. And then back here, down in here, I got this cable connection, which is gonna screw on to the back of the radio. All right. So these are the two reversing video in cables that I was trying to figure out which one we ended up needing to use. So for my application, this is the one, the bigger one, the wider connection is the one that I'm gonna need to be able to use, because that's the connection over here that we'll be using from the stock unit. So I'm gonna leave this one out. I'm gonna plug this part into the CCD in, which is down over here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up all these cables so that they're a little bit more tidy up there. All right, so I was able to route this USB 2 connection through the little back area over here. It's not gonna be long enough, so I went ahead and I'm gonna use this extension. I'm probably gonna go ahead and tape that on there so I don't pull it out inadvertently. And then I'll stuff that back there, and then I'll just put this kind of right here and put this back up to kind of cover the area that I was in. And then I'll have the port in my glove compartment here with some slack, a lot of slack, so that I could hook up a hard drive or something like that to put movie files, TV shows, or music on here. All right, so got it all put back in here. So this is what it ended up looking like. I got the USB extension cable kind of coming in. It's not crazy pinched. There's a little bit of, there's a gap there. So this is back in place. And then just have this extra USB connection.